see today at Nissan Stadium as these two teams square off for a chance to be the champion of the Music City Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mountaineers offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. Third and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Hawkeyes offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards and they'll move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the catch. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Hawkeyes are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Graham near the marker. It's Breeze. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the red zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Rides to back and leaves it. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Complete in the middle. Turning it on. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Rides the back on the option to give. That ball is live in the backfield. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Eakin. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Here comes the heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Oh, what a move to get over. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. And the Hawkeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. The Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. The give to the tailback. Makes a guy miss and finally brought down at about the 25. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
A strike downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. The give to the lone running back. Breaks into the open.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Mountaineers had it with a 1st and 10.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
That's caught. It's Petty. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Mountaineers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. In the red area, it's Eakin. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on their quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They'll try to run for it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the finish.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down.
Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Man, I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
He's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The give to the back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'll go right back to it. Got the first down and more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Gets away from one, finds some space. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Hawkeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more muscle on that football. It comes up short.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Got a man in the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown Appalachian State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that throw.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. He'll keep it himself. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. To the air on first down. The short hands. It's Snyder. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. He's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And the Hawkeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going for 6. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Looking for the room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Makes the quick grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Ball will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. It's a draw. Got enough for the first. There he goes. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. The Mountaineers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Got it in the middle. It's busted. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're in makeable field goal range. They can tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Here's the handoff. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out of their own 37.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Iowa! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Eakin. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed over the middle. It's busted. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Kick is in the air. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. In modern college college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here.
A shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. So a little too much contact trying to defend the fade, and that'll move it closer after that pass interference penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. It's caught. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Nestled just inside that right upright. Lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things. In that first half, need some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Hawkeyes have pushed it inside the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. 2nd down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Extending the play. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
This quarterback has got a ton of speed, and it doesn't just help him running the football, but it helps him in the passing game too. You just saw right there how he was able to use that speed and athleticism to buy himself time to at least give him an opportunity.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. The Hawkeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. And he'll just sail it way too far for everybody.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response, trying to get themselves back in the football game.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Running back searching for a hole. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to...
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
I feel like this defense really needed that, man. They need a shot in the arm. They've had possessions, not been great. Nice job getting to the quarterback, getting in a predictable 3rd and long situations.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll mark the spot on this one just outside the 40-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered. Touchdown their last possession. You've got to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Got it in the middle, it's busted. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. 3rd down play from the gun. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. And they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown!
was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Might be changing the route. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The offense has it first and 10 from the 42. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Pulls it in. It's Harris. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hawkeyes have a lot of options on second and inches. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6. The Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Back open in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Mountaineers are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to pick up the first. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Works the middle of the field. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
The short hands, it's Harris. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Find some fresh air. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it, they reacted right away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on 4th down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
That is how you rise to the occasion late in the game. Your defense had to come up big, had to get the offense the football back. They're trailing by a little bit now. Let's go make this thing even more special.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time. Right now it's coming up on third down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the fourth quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on first down. Swings it out to his running back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
The give out of the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Touchdown App State. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
Snags it on the right. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you've got to score, you've got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost him.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way